Okay, so lately my playlist has been, well, let's just say there's a lot of one name on there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Marc Biala.
I've been hearing that name.
And you know what that means.
What's that?
Time for a Peter.
Behind the Rhythm Artist Spotlight.
All right.
This guy, he's based in Austin, Texas.
Oh, nice.
And his sound, how do I even describe this?
Whoa.
Synth pop.
Yeah.
Dance beats.
You got it.
But then, wait, there's more. He throws in some melodic rap.
Really?
It's wild. It's unpredictable.
Wow.
Kind of like, Texas weather.
I was going to say that is Texas in a nutshell.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
seriously, this guy, Marc Biala, he's got this sound that's really fresh.
I've heard good things.
And his lyrics, they're super relatable, too.
Interesting.
So in this spotlight, we're going to take a deeper look at Marc Biala, his journey, his music, and why everyone's talking about him.
I'm ready to dive in.
Me too. So, when I hear synth pop, dance beats, and melodic rap all in one breath,
Yeah.
my brain kind of short circuits a little bit.
I can imagine. Like, those are some genres you don't typically hear matched up together.
You don't, and that's what makes Biala so interesting. You think it would be this clashing, chaotic sound,
Totally.
but he pulls it off. He really does.
He does.
And this is key. He does it all as an independent artist.
That's huge.
Writing, producing, mastering.
Wow.
He's doing it all himself.
Okay, so that's impressive. But what about the actual music? What's the vibe? What are we in for when we hit play on a Marc Biala track?
Oh, man, you're in for a ride, honestly.
Yeah.
Because the emotional range of his music is pretty amazing. Like,
Okay.
you could be dancing to Honey Ain't No Ho, which is just pure fun, witty lyrics.
I love a good song title.
Right. And then the next minute, you're listening to Don't Want Lova, which is way more introspective, kind of defiant,
Interesting.
Oh, and get this.
Right.
He even has original Christmas tracks.
No way.
Yeah.
So, like, holiday cheer,
Yep.
but Marc Biala style. I'm
Yes.
into it.
Yeah. And then you mentioned the messiness of it all earlier.
Yeah, that one really got to me.
That one's deep. It really digs into the complications of relationships, of life.
And honestly, haven't we all been there at some point?
I think we can all relate to a little messiness.
Yeah, there's this one line that just hit me hard.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
He says, love's a tangled string of lights, half burnt out, but still trying to shine.
Ooh, it's good.
It's so spot on,
Yeah, it is.
It's like he took that feeling of, being in a relationship that's maybe not perfect,
Yeah,
a little frayed around the edges, but still has this spark,
right. That glimmer of hope.
and put it into words.
Exactly. I think that's why people connect with Biala's music.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to be vulnerable. He's real, He
Yep.
puts those raw, relatable experiences into his music, and it resonates. You can feel it.
It comes through.
And he does it all with this really unique voice.
Speaking of which, we got to talk about the melodic rap thing. Because I feel like for some listeners, they might hear that and be like, wait, what?
Yeah, melodic rap can mean a lot of different things.
It can. So what's it sound like when Marc Biala does it?
So basically, imagine a smooth, almost sung delivery of rap verses.
Okay.
Like, the rhythm and flow are definitely there. It's still rap.
Right.
But there's this lyrical quality to it.
I could see that.
It's almost like a conversation set to music.
Interesting. So he's got these catchy tunes, relatable lyrics, but he's also doing this whole independent artist thing.
Which is no small feat.
Does that impact the production quality at all?
It's funny you should ask that, because that's actually one of the things I find really interesting about his music.
Okay.
Because, being independent gives him complete creative control.
Great.
And you can hear that in the production,
That's so.
There's this rawness, this authenticity to the sound that sometimes gets lost when you have a big studio production.
Right, that over-polished feel.
Yeah, and Biala is not afraid to experiment, and that comes through in his music.
I like that.
You can feel the passion, the freedom in it.
So for our listeners who are now like, okay, I need to hear this Marc Biala guy,
Yeah.
where should they start? What are the must-listen tracks?
Oh, good question. Well, I'd say Luxury Love is a great starting point.
Okay.
Electric Austin,
Right.
and All But Still Fine.
Ooh, another good title.
Those are good entry points to his sound.
I'm adding these to my list right now.
And then there's Unfuckwittable.
Definitely adding that one too.
That one's got this confidence and energy that's just infectious. You can't help but move.
Love it.
And of course, the messiness of it all for that introspective side.
And Acrylica too, right?
Yes. Acrylica is another good one.
Okay, so I think we've answered the question, is Marc Biala worth the hype?
I think so.
From what we've heard, I'd say absolutely.
Definitely an artist to watch.
He's unique. He's blending genres. He's writing lyrics that we can all relate to. And he's doing it all on his own terms.
Can't argue with that.
So yeah, Marc Biala, check him out. You won't be disappointed.
You heard it here first.
Please be sure to check out another episode of Behind the Rhythm soon.
We'll be back with more music deep dives.
Take care, be kind, and be well.
See ya!